to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be.
Welcome, race fans. We are back with the Thunder Valley Racing League here. We are at the Kentucky Bluegrass 150, brought to you by Culture Dispensary out of Shakota, Oklahoma. Big shout out to Culture out there in Shakota. We're getting ready for the lineup here for race number 10 here out of 15 with the Culture Dispensary Championship Chase. John Ditch Digger Dottle has the pole out there in the number 64 car. Right behind him is going to be Chad Thompson in the number 70, James Thurman in the number 4, Shane Harbin in the number 21. Number 1 is going to be Mike Heminger. Number 17, Jamie Howell. Number 15, Brian Smith. The number 22, Richard Young. Number 45 is going to be Brent Thompson. Ward Fisher in the 84. Number 5, Jamison Howell. Michael Wedscheider. And the number 59, 167 is going to be Logan Gill and Brendan Ribbleton. Hamilton in the 187. John Ditch Digger Dottle has got, I think, the only driver with multiple wins now so far in the Culture Championship Chase, leading the championship points out there in that number 64 car. On his outside, the Okie Budman, number 70, still has yet to win a race out here in the Xfinity Series. Looking to maybe put one in the win circle today. Let's get started. Green flag starts the race. 150 miles, 100 laps here at this mile-and-a-half track here. Bluegrass 150. Culture Dispensary out of Shakota, Oklahoma is the major sponsor here, but as you can see, all the other sponsors there are listed in the corner of the screen. You can see them. And away we go. We are racing. Sorry, just realized I had extra graphics up on the screen I didn't need. Away we go. John Ditch Digger Dottle out front. That number 64 car is getting away early. Chad Okie Budman Thompson is off the track. We've already got a caution. Sure enough, Chad Okie Budman Thompson looks like he got into some trouble there. We'll see if we can back it up and find out what happened there. Looks like he may have just got loose coming out of the corner. Cold tires out here. Yep, sure enough. We'll call that one a self-spin. We call that going into the saw wall. If you've never been with the DES racing group, you wouldn't know what that was, the inside joke. But we call that going into the saw wall. So Chad, Okie Budman Thompson, number 70 car, takes a trip into the inside wall in a self-spin and damage the 70. He's got a quick fix in there, so he'll be able to get it fixed to get it back out of the track. But we are under caution. First time out here at lap number 2. The Kentucky Bluegrass 150 brought to you by Culture Dispensary. Big shout out to Culture. Give a shout out to some of our other advertisers out there. The K Factor Metal Designs. They sponsor a SK race. If you're interested in short track racing, join the Saturday nights. Sponsored by K Factor Metal Design every Saturday night, 7 p.m. with the SK Modifieds. On Wednesday, every Wednesday night, 6 p.m., Little Village Soap Company is still in the series. You've got about 5 races left in the Little Village Soap Company's Proving Ground Series. Mini stock cars, 6 p.m. Wednesday nights. HHR Racing Series. Big shout out to HHR. They sponsor a couple things out there on our Street Stock Series on Wednesday nights, 7 p.m. HHR Street Stock Series for the Pole Setter Award and Clean Driver Award for that series. And they also give a Clean Driver Award to the series of the LMS, Late Model Stock Cars, which we run now on Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time. These are all Central Times, by the way. Cars Trucking, one of our newest sponsors out there. Big shout out to Cars Trucking for all your construction trucking needs. Get a hold of Cars Trucking. RHS Unlimited LLC. A couple things from RHS Unlimited LLC. They are a general contractor company that's helping us out here at the Thunder Valley Racing League. And a big shout out to Slade Powell in his new ride out there. He's going to have what we call an RL ride, real life ride out there for Slade Powell, and going to have the Thunder Valley Racing League tattooed on the side of that car. So big shout out to Slade Powell and the RHS Unlimited LLC and the dirt races that they sponsor on Thursday nights. Right now we're racing the Late Model Limited. Next season come January 1st, we'll have a whole new season coming up, so be sure to check out Thunder Valley Racing and TVR Esports. Right here I'll leave something in the channel, announcements coming up. Just look for announcements channel, and I'll keep you up to date for all the new races coming up, new series, all the new drivers, anything special I think that fans or drivers might want to hear about. Be sure to check out the info channel right here on the TVR Esports channel. We are in lap number 3, coming up on the end of this caution here. And Okie Budman Chad Thompson self-spins and causes the first caution. And everybody's going to get them lined back up again here in just a moment. We're going to go racing. A lot of good-looking paint jobs out there as we go 2 wide. Pace car is going to be coming off in turn number 4. There is the HHR Racing team right there in the second row. Number 21, Shane the Doorman Harbin on the inside, and on the outside, the number 1, the GOAT, Mike Heminger. Right now up front, though, the story of the season, John Ditch Digger Doddle in that number 64 car, the Throttle Hopper. On his outside, the number 4, James Thurman, Bush car. We're about to go racing. Coming up on turns 3 and 4, pace car is going to come down off the track, and we're going to go racing. Lap number 4 of 100 here at the Kentucky Bluegrass 150. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button down below. Leave a comment. Let's go racing. 45, Brent Thompson up into the wall. We're going to back that up real quick, see what happened there. May have been a self-spin. Here we go, around the corner. 45, around the corner they come down. And says, oh, no, it was not a self-spin. 45 gets bumped there by Brendan Ribble Hamilton, the 187. Brendan trying to hang on to it, coming around the corner. Oh, and just loses it. Doesn't hit the wall, though, didn't look like. Oh, just bumps it there. Number 88 on the car there, marked 187 up on your boards there. Chad Okie Budman Thompson may have got into the 45. So Chad Thompson and Brent Thompson get together after the crash there, but that one caused by the number 187 gets high up into the 45 and puts the 45 up into the wall and causes caution number 2 at lap number 6 here at the Kentucky Bluegrass 150. Sponsored by Culture Dispensary out of Chakotah, Oklahoma. Now, no, we don't have a caution. It stayed green, so no caution. Got 3 cars down into pit road and no caution. So they're going to go a few laps down here at the Bluegrass 150. Back out in there on the racetrack as we are still under green flag conditions. We got a race going on right now as the challenge for, looks like 6th place. Oh, down on the inside, the Red Rocket 84 took a hard left down on the inside of the track, managed to hang on to it. Didn't hit any walls, but lost a lot of momentum there as the battle rages on up here between the 167 Logan Gill and the 21 of Shane Harbin. Right in front of them is Jamison Howell, that number 5 dark side car. The 15 is going to be Brian Smith, that blue and yellow car on the inside. On the outside, a orange and black car. That's a Culture Dispensary car. That's Jamie the Sleeper Howell, Jamison's dad, out there on the outside. That's 17 car. Brian Smith managing to hold the advantage down on the inside, but he is under a lot of pressure by Jamison Howell and the number 167, Logan Gill. Mike Heminger putting the challenge on James Thurman for 2nd place right now. Kentucky not a bad track for tires. Everybody should be able to make it maybe halfway to lap 50. Of course, they've got enough tires they could stop every 25 laps or so to get fresh tires if they needed to, or if it was under caution. So we'll see what kind of fuel mileage they get out of these cars in 100 laps. They're up to lap 12 now, so we finally maybe worked out some of the jitters here at the racetrack. And maybe we'll get some green flag racing going on. Number 64, John Ditch Digger Dahl, still leading the race up there. Number 4 now right on his bumper, starting to catch up to him. They're actually starting to catch up on some lap traffic. The 45, Brent Thompson is showing 2 laps down at the moment. on lap number 10, and the pack is beginning to approach. It's going to have to duck out their way as they come by. They will have the momentum with the draft going on. Logan Gill trying to work his way up into the top 3 here at lap number 14. Just got on the outside of number 1. Mike Heminger got it buried down on the inside and managed to keep the grip in it. Getting into the number 4's mirror. Here comes Mike Heminger down on the inside, taking a look. Can he maintain enough grip down on the inside? Number 4 going to try to pinch him down low. Touches him just a little. 67 is going to take advantage of the slowdown. Here he comes right up the middle. Threads the needle. Manages to take the position, though. Number 167, Logan Gill, going to take over 2nd position here at the Kentucky Bluegrass 150. Lap number 15 as the next 4 cars go into battle for 3rd place. James Thurman, Mike Heminger, Brian Smith, and Jamison Howell getting after it. And Jamie Howell now joins the battle. 5 cars there looking to get into third place. Gentlemen, that spot will only take 1 car. Somebody's going to have to give up a spot. Round the corner they come. Lap number 16. Watching some good racing going on here with the Culture Dispensary Xfinity Series and the Thunder Valley Racers. Be sure to check out Culture Dispensary if you have your medical card there in Oklahoma and you're in the Shakota area. Stop by Culture Dispensary. Stop by between 11 and noon. Ask about the high noon discount and let them know Thunder Valley Racing and TBR Esports sent you. Grandpa Thompson, let him know Grandpa Thompson told you about Culture Dispensary. On the outside, number 5, Jamison Howell taking a look. Got Dad down on the inside in that 17 car, Jamie the Sleeper. 167, and the number 64 managed to pull out a little bit of a lead now. 1.1 seconds ahead of third. Brian Smith now in third place in that number 15 car. Shane Harbin now back in 9th, has lost a couple of positions during the race here. Brendan Ribble, 187, showing in 14th, 7 laps down after the incident with the 45. Cost him a little bit of time, had to get it into the pits and get it fixed up. Ward Fisher still on the lead lap, showing in 10th place, currently 8.2 seconds back. See if he can't make up a little bit of time. 22, Sleepy. Richard Young still in the lead lap, showing 11th place, 9 seconds back. In a heated battle with Ward Fisher. Ward Fisher managed to get a crossover down on the bottom. Going to use the grip down the bottom and gets by the 22. Richard Young hangs on to it, and down the back stretch they come. 45, Brent Thompson. Grandpa had a little bit of issues today. Still on 2 laps down, hoping for a caution and to get a lap back. John Ditch Digger Dottle has led the race from the beginning, set the pole, and is currently still leading the race out there at the Kentucky Bluegrass 150. 167. Logan Gill, after doing a phenomenal job of threading the needle in that Coca-Cola Target car, has managed to get up onto the back of John Dottle and hang on to his bumper, staying in the draft, and may just be at this point staying where he's at and not worried about getting any more positions. And it's just seeing if he can keep up with John Dottle. John Dottle definitely is the guy out on the track that everybody knows can win it. So he is the rabbit today out here at the Bluegrass 150. This battle here has been raging on for a minute. Third place now belongs to Brian Smith. Fourth place now is being contested. Jamison Howell is in a heated battle with his dad, number 17, Jamie Howell. Jamie Howell, the senior. Jamison Howell, the junior. Out there on the track going 1-2 nose to tail, lap 23 of the Bluegrass 150. The number 5 Dark Side car and the number 17 Culture Dispensary car, driven by Jamie the Sleeper Howell. Michael Wedgeider, fairly new driver with the Thunder Valley Racing League, earned his 2-digit number, the number 59, recently. now out there running the Xfinity Series, trying to get him a little bit of iRacing cash and make it up into the top 10. Not many races left, but he's going to do the best he can. I'm sure he'll join us for next season, January, when we start back up again every Friday night, 7 p.m., 15-week series, 3,000 iRacing credit, 3,000 iRating credit, iRating cap. Sorry about that. So 3,000 iRating cap on the league. So we are a rookie novice league. So if you're coming to improve your racing skills, like Michael out there, join us. And we'll attach a 3-digit number to your car and get you out on the track and give us 3 clean races. Let us know you can drive the car without causing cautions every 3 laps. And give us 3 clean races in a row, and we will set you up with a 2-digit number, get you out there qualifying with the rest of the field and winning some iRacing credits and a trophy from RBC Trophies out of Stigler, Oklahoma. Big shout out to all of our advertisers that make all that possible for all of our drivers out there to be able to go home with some kind of really cool award for winning, making a setting first, second, third, and culture. A big shout out to them for the top 10, getting a little bit of iRacing credits this season, and hopefully we can add another advertiser in there in that blank spot on the poster you see there. We're looking to maybe add some Subway to the list, so that would be really cool. But we'll have to see come January. Right now, John Ditch Digger Dottle, the star of the show, out there leading at lap number 28 as we are over a quarter of the way done with this race now. John Ditch Digger Dottle coming up on the back of the number 88, which would be the 187. Brendan Ribble Hamilton is currently showing 6 laps down in 14th place, but still out on the track, so still may be able to make up a position or two before the race is over. It's a long race, a lot of time for some changes to happen. Lap number 30. We're going to have to decide when are they going to come in for tires, because at lap 30 here now is when they're going to start thinking about it. Do I make a 2-stop run, do 30 and 90, 30 and 60, 40 and 80, or do you try to make the whole 50 before you come in? I guarantee the lap times are starting to drop off. We'll kind of take a look at them as they go by. 32 seconds for our leader. 32.2s, 32.1s, so right about 32 seconds for our leader across the line this time by. The drivers have definitely seemed to have worked out the cobwebs. 59 starting to get up on the back of the 17. Might make a play for 5th place here and put Jamie out of the top 5. Number 17, number 5 has gotten away from the number 17 now and taken over 4th place handily. Tires are beginning to become a factor. The battles are becoming a little more sketchy as everybody decides how fast can you really go on a set of old tires out here. 32.7 for Mike Heminger. 32.8s for Sleepy Young. Richard. Oh, we got one into the wall. That was Ward Fisher, the Red Rocket 84. Big wiggle coming down the straightaway, but he was hard into the wall back there. Don't know if it caused him any damage. There's a sign of the tire wear. Definitely tires are going to become an issue real soon. These guys are going to be looking to get into the pits before too long. They'd have 2 quick fixes out there on the car, so if they do get them damaged, they can get them fixed, get them back out on the track at least twice. After that, it's on your car-tuned mechanic to get the dents beat out of it and get it back out on the track and rolling again. So we'll see how they do when they come into pits. Hopefully nobody slides past their pits and misses their stall. That always costs you a lot of time. Big challenge here by the number 5 as he gets up on the back of the 15, Brian Smith. Jamison Howe, the dark side car, looking to put Vader out there in front of the TLR racing car, driven by Brian Smith. Brian managing to pull away just a little bit there. Was able to use Brendan as a little bit of a blocking. Managed to pick him just a little bit there and slowed down the number 5. Jamison either gave up the position just a little bit, managed to save a little tire. Of course, that also is a factor. You know, the tires are going to be worn out just a little bit out here. Still have not seen a pit. 32-1 for the leader. 32-3 for 5th place. So everybody's still trying to stretch the tires out as far as they can get them. A couple of cars have pit. James Thurman pit on lap number 26. So he's going to actually be good for a while, that number 4 car. He's going to be able to run it for quite a while longer than the other cars. When they come in for pits, he's going to stay out. And we'll see. He'll get his lap back, but we'll see how much of an advantage is it going to be to do what we call a short pit, which is what he has done. He has already gone in, lap number 26. James Thurman. Got a different pit strategy than everybody else. We'll see if it works out for him in the end. Oh, got one down the inside. We got one. Oh, we got the hood up. The 22, Richard Sleepy Young in the 22 has got the hood up on that car. Significant damage. Going to be a little bit of an issue trying to drive it down in the pits and find your way. Can't see. Makes it down into pit road, though. He's in the boxes, so he's safe. Nobody's going to hit him or anything. And manages to keep it from being yellow, so he stayed green out on the track. Caution car is parked. So Sleepy, Richard Young, who was just one lap down, lap 36, going to have to put it in the pits to get it fixed. He'll be able to get back out on the track and won't go too far down, so he'll still be able to stay in the race. All right, we've got another taker down here, Ward Fisher in the 84 Red Rocket car. We saw him take a little bit of damage earlier today, so he may be just down there, you know, coming in for his pit, helping to get him back into new condition. Okie Bud Man trying to get him a lap back. Brent Thompson, Grandpa, trying to get a lap back. John Dottle now has a 2.1 second lead over second place, so he is starting to pull away from the field again out there at lap number 40. How far will John stretch those tires? If he can get 10 more laps on it, that means he can go one stop in this race. And Thunder Valley Racers, as you can see, are famous for going long runs under green flag conditions. We had 2 cautions early, 3 I think maybe. Just a few accidents that didn't cause cautions. Everything else has been clean and green with the Thunder Valley Racing League. If you're looking to join the Thunder Valley Racing League, check us out. You can check us out at any of the links down below, the YouTube page right here. You can also go to the website at www.tvresports.com and join us on Discord. Or if you're already an iRacer, just punch in the number 11759 in the iRacing UI called Find a League, and we'll pop right up. Join the league, we'll get you a number assigned, and you can get out here on the track with us. John Ditch Digger Dottle leading the race with a 2.6 second lead over second place. Logan Gill in the number 167 out there with a 3-digit number leading in second place out there in the podium. Nice job by Logan. I think that is the first time we've seen a 3-digit number up there in the podium in the Xfinity Series. So outstanding job for Logan there. Richard having his issues today at lap number 40. He is 3 laps down, trying to catch up a little bit, hoping for a caution here and there and no more damage. 59, Michael Wedgesider's done a good job today as one of the newest drivers on the Xfinity circuit. Carrying the bottom of the podium position, that number 59 car. iRacing sponsored on that car. Jamie Howell, the sleeper, managed to work his way all the way up into 4th place, that number 17 car. done a good job today managing to keep the 17 together and keep the dents out of it. He's been in a few battles here and there all over the track. At lap number 44, though, he is in 4th place. Ward Fisher, the Red Rocket. We've seen him have his issues here and there. Had to get down into the pits a little bit early. Right now, currently 2 laps down, running in 10th place. Ward Fisher. 59 coming down into pit road. Going to make his stop and get some fresh tires on that car. Brian Smith stopped at lap number 40. Jamison Howell stopped at 41, and he's into the wall. Cold tires on lap number 44. Jamison Howell, the number 5 car, slapped the wall hard. Don't see a lot of damage on the outside of the car. Maybe okay. Sometimes hitting the wall like that will cause a tire wear to go a little bit faster, but hopefully Jamison's okay. That was a hard lick. Brendan last pitted lap 33. Number 1, the Mike the Goat Heminger, still out on old tires. 46 laps on that set of tires he's got on that car, so he's going to try to stretch it out to 50 would be my guess. Same with Jamie Howell and John Ditch Digger. John Ditch Digger Dottle, he's in the pits. Here he comes. The leader is in, so he's going to drop down to the pits and get him some fresh tires. John Ditch Digger Dottle. There he is right there, the 64 car. Has led the race from the start to now. We'll give up the lead to Jamie Howell for just a few laps here while we cycle through the pits. Jamie and Mike Heminger still yet to pit, so they will be the last ones to pit. They're going to try to stretch them tires out as far as they can and get the better run on the end of the race if possible. A lot of times these Thunder Valley racers can go green flag racing all the way to the end, so we're going to see if it pays off for him as John Ditch Digger Dottle pulls out of the pits. Jamie the Sleeper Howell is going to pull in. Number 17, here comes the Culture car, chasing that Cannabis Cup. Jamie the Sleeper Howell. Lap number 47 gives up the lead to Mike Heminger. So Mike will now go out there and snatch that point for the championship chase for leading the race. As Jamie Howell comes out of the pits, we'll see if Mike Heminger decides to pit this time by. See if we can find Mike out on the track. Oh, there he is. Mike Heminger is now in the pits. So Mike's going to pit it in and get some fresh tires on it. Number 1, the GOAT. Mike Heminger rolling into pit road. Sponsoring HHR Racing Series out there at the Thunder Valley Racing League at the Bluegrass 150. Mike Heminger. Last of the pit road cycles. Lap number 48. So he stretched his fuel out as long as he could get it. So they may have to make a splash and go if there are no cautions. Everybody's going to have to pit at least one more time for at least fuel. Maybe not tires, but at least fuel. So we'll see how the pit strategies work out after everything cycles later on. Right now, the number 167 of Logan Gill did a good job cycling the pits today and has managed to put that Target car out front, leading the race at lap number 50. At the halfway point, it is the new driver, Logan Gill, in the 167 Target car. John Dottle's managed. Oh my goodness, I think John Dottle may have got into the back of the number 15 just a little bit there and got a big wiggle out of Brian Smith in third. John Dottle's currently in fourth place, trying to work his way back up to the lead, but that was a big wiggle going through the corner there on Brian Smith. Brian Smith managed to hold it together. Nice job, Brian Smith, driving that car. Here comes John again, right up on the bumper. Going to see if he can get up on the bumper. Brian gives him the inside just a little bit. Brian manages to get his nose in up beside the 15. Down through the start-finish line they go. John Ditch Digger Dottle has third place as they come through lap number 53. And 15, Brian Smith going to tuck in behind him and hang on to fourth. John Dottle found an extra gear in that number 64 car. Down on the inside he comes underneath the number 5, Jamison Howell. Jamison trying over under, but it's not going to work. Ditch Digger Dottle got an extra little bit of gear out of that thing. He is going to run down, who's up front? Logan Gill. Right now is a 3-second lead over John Dottle. How long will it take John Dottle to make up that 3-second lead? He's already pulling away from... 45, Brent Thompson down in the pit row. John Dottle is already pulling away from Jamison Howell by almost a full second. 2.9 seconds behind the leader. John Dottle managing to make up quite a bit. Now down to 2.2 seconds. Has made up about a half a second in a couple of laps. Trying to catch up to Logan Gill, the 167. John Dottle driving that 64, driving the wheels off of it. Got a long way to go, though. This is a long race. Driving it hard may peel the rubber off that car. We'll see how John does here in the next 30 laps or so. Trying to catch up with Logan Gill right now. 2.1 second lead right now, down to 2 seconds. As he gets by Mike Heminger there. Currently running in 10th place. Puts Mike one lap down. That would put Mike in the lucky dog position in case a caution does happen to come out. That would give Mike his lap back. 1.9 second lead now over John Dottle. .6, 3/10 of a second. 1.4. John Dottle made up 2/10 of a second in one corner there. That was amazing. John Dottle is just driving that 64 for all it's worth right now. 1.6 second gap at the moment between himself and Logan Gill in the number 167. Logan doing everything he can to stay ahead of the 64, but I don't think there's anything he's going to be able to do about it. John Ditch Digger Doddle is already down to a 1 second gap behind the 167. Here comes the 64. Advantage goes to the 64 after a heated two-lap battle between the 64 and the 167. John Doddle takes over the lead at number 67. Logan Gill is going to have to settle for second at the moment. The only thing he can hope for now is that John Doddle may have worn those tires out trying to catch up to him in the last 20 laps or so. We'll give it another 10 laps to see how John does on those worn out tires, because they have definitely left a 6-second gap between themselves and third place, the number 5, Jamison Howell. Several cars have struggled today. Mike Heminger is a lap down. James Thurman is 2 laps down. Brent Thompson 3 laps down. Chad Thompson 4 laps down. Richard Young 9 laps down. And then, of course, we had a couple of drivers that just barely even made the race at all. So several drivers off the pace today. But not John Ditch Digger Doddle. He is definitely not off the pace today. He is on the money. "30 laps to go here at the Bluegrass 150. If you're still with us, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like the video, hit that thumbs up button anytime you can. Watch as many videos as you can. Leave a comment here and there when you get a chance. Remember, we will be picking out a couple of fans to win a prize from the website. come at the end of the season. So check out the Thunder Valley website while you're here. Go to tbresports.com and get on the free list there. Just put in your email address so we know how to contact you to let you know you've won something, and we'll send you something in the mail just for being a fan, just for shouting out and watching the show. We do appreciate all of our fans out there that watch. And you're the reason we do it. Logan Gill doing everything he can out there to hang on to second now, as Michael Wedscheider, the number 59, is currently in third place. Michael done a good job today. 70 laps down, coming up on 29 laps to go. Michael Wedscheider is currently at the bottom of the podium, and but he has a challenge. That driver behind him in that dark side car, number 5, he knows how to win a race. He definitely knows how to take a position. He's going to give him a struggle. I guarantee you, fourth place is not a place where the number 5 is going to be happy being by the end of this race. So he's going to give the 59 a challenge. Michael's going to have his hands full holding on to that podium today. Richards had his problems today. He's 9 laps down, still in the race. Still hanging on to it. Looks like he may actually finish the race today. But just had a few issues early on and never was able to make up under green flag conditions. Without a caution and no lucky dogs, it's hard to get those laps back. Number 4, James Thurman, started out up front by the second row during the beginning of the race. Has found himself 4 laps down, back in 10th place at number 4, James Thurman. Kind of the same story with the Okie Budman. He's actually in a race with James, the number 4, the number 70 on the same lap, racing for a 4-lap down position, racing for 10th. Chad, the Okie Budman Thompson, got into a little trouble early and then had an accident, run into his brother, the 45. Brent Thompson was stopped on the track and lost his steering, and the 70 came around and managed to pile into him around the corner. Nothing he could do about it at that time, and so he's also 4 laps down, just trying to finish the race here with 30 to go for the Okie Budman. Jamie Howell, he's done a good job today. Finds himself in the top 5 and currently in 4th place in that Culture Dispensary race car. Trying to win him a Cannabis Cup out there for the Culture Dispensary in the number 17 car. Jamie Howell down in the, he looks like he's coming in. So Jamie Howell is going to grab a set of tires here to finish off. I knew these guys were going to at least need a splash and go. My guess is Jamie, coming in with 25 to go, is probably going to go ahead and grab a set of tires, or at least outsides, and see if he can make up a few positions by the time this one is over. So 17 down inside on the pit row. Going to grab some new shoes and get back out on the track. Right now, Michael Wedscheider is in the lead. He came in at lap number 45, so we definitely have some of our leaders coming in. Logan Gill is now in the pits at 67, grabbing some tires. So everybody's grabbing their final set of tires to run to the end of this race. And that's what everybody's trying to decide, is how many laps do I want to put on tires? How fast can I run on a new set of tires before they start to wear out? And that's the number they're all looking for. So back out on the track, number 167, Logan Gill. 1 lap down in 4th place at the moment, but that's going to change once everybody gets through the pit cycle. You can already see the speed difference between the 167 and the 59 right in front of him, who's currently in 1st place. Logan is 1 lap down, but he is on fresher tires and going to be quite a bit faster than the 59. 59 is going to go ahead and try to pick up his points for leading the race across the start-finish line. 59 leads the race. Michael Wedscheider is going to get his points for that. And last pitted lap 45, so he's definitely got a few laps more he could go before he has to pit. We'll see how much time that he wants to lose at this point, because right now he's definitely losing a little bit of time on this 167 as Logan Gill on those fresh tires puts the hammer down. Mike Heminger is an interesting one. Mike Heminger is an interesting story. He pitted at lap 49. I don't think he can make it to the finish on the fuel he's got unless he's been shutting that car off going around the corners and currently running in third at the bottom of the podium. I don't think he's got enough fuel to make it, but we're going to see. He pitted lap 49, so that would put him at lap number 98 if the math is right. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out for the number one Mike Heminger, the HHR racer. As on his inside right now goes Logan Gill, makes the pass for third right there. Logan Gill makes it by Mike the Goat Heminger for third place, and Mike still has to pit yet. So definitely got a lot of speed there in the 167 as he tries his best to take over the race. John Ditch Digger Dottle pit at lap 75, showing one lap down still, in fifth place at the moment. Here comes John, that 64 car down on the inside. Down the inside of the 45. John Dottle, pit at lap number 75, so he's going to got 25 laps on his tires by the end of this race. With 19 to go, he has got some time to make up. Can he catch Logan Gill, or is he going to have to settle for fourth place today? John Ditch Digger Dottle with three wins under his belt now at this point. Currently the leader in the Culture Dispensary Cannabis Cup Championship chase. John Ditch Digger Dottle. Michael Wedscheider currently in first place. He last pitted on lap number 45. So he will have to pit again, and soon. He doesn't have many laps left in that fuel tank, so he's going to have to come in for tires real soon. He's done a good job, though, leading the race, number 59. Done a good job racing up front. Managed to race his way through the field and stay up front in that iRacing car. So great job by the number 59 car today. Well, at this point, the math is not mathing. John Ditch Digger Dottle, 27 seconds behind the leader at this point. Well, no, right now Michael's in the leader, but he's going to have to pit. The 167, Logan Gill, has already pit lap 67, and he is, well, maybe 10 seconds. He's got 10 seconds to make up in about 15 laps. So John Ditch Digger Dottle somehow has to pull 15 seconds out of that car in 10 laps or less. Can he catch Logan Gill in the number 167 car? Right now, Logan Gill currently showing in second place, but Michael Wedscheider, who is currently in first in the 59, is definitely going to have to stop for fuel. '22, Richard Young down on the inside up in the grass, trying to hang on to it. Definitely mowing the grass a little bit, maybe taking it down into the pits. Showing 9 laps down. Trying to find Michael. There he is. Michael's out on the track. Still out on the track. Hasn't brought it in yet. Currently leads Logan Gill by 16 seconds. Logan Gill ahead of John Ditch Digger Dottle by about 9 seconds. 31.6 for John Dottle. He's a full second faster than Michael. Logan Gill with a 31.715. John Dottle, 31.716. Not fast enough to make up the time that he needs to win this race. Michael Wedgesider, lap number 90, leading the race here with 10 to go. Battle for fourth between Jamison Howell and Brian Smith, the number 5 and the number 15. Brian being held up just a little bit by the number 1 car, or the first place car, the number 59. Trying not to get into his bumper and give him the respect of first place. Did a good job of getting down on the inside. 59 gave him the inside. 59 is going to take the outside. A lot of respect from a lot of these drivers out here. That is something you'll find in the Thunder Valley Racing League, is they will give each other the room when the room is required. They will race each other when the requirement is for tight racing, but a lot of respect out there on the racetrack. 22 up into the wall a little bit. Slows it down just a little bit. Logan Gill still has the advantage over John Dottle at the moment at lap number 91. John Dottle, a little bit slow down on the bottom of the racetrack, has lost some time. John Dottle slow on the racetrack. He may have checked the wall or had an issue, but definitely had an issue. John Dottle definitely slowed down. He's down by, I believe, 8 seconds behind Logan now. Definitely lost a couple of seconds there, but still hanging on to third place, so still at the bottom of the podium. Michael Wedgesider, finally down into pits at lap number 92, is going to have to give the lead up to Logan Gill. So Logan Gill in the 167 at lap number 93 with 7 laps to go takes over the lead here at the Kentucky Bluegrass 150. Brought to you by Culture Dispensary out of Shakota, Oklahoma. Battle for fourth place between Jamie Howell and the number 15 Brian Smith, going at it bumper to bumper. Lap number 94 of 100 out here at the Bluegrass 150. Right now, Jamie Howell has the advantage of the number 17, holding on to fourth. Brian Smith rounding out the top 5 at the moment. Shane the Doorman Harbin, Mike the Goat Heminger, teammates for the HHR Racing Team in 6th and 7th. Jamison Howell up in third place at the moment. That dark side car had a good race today. Sees himself in a really good position at the moment with just 4 laps to go. John Ditchdigger Dottle with a 7.1 second gap between himself and Logan Gill. Logan Gill currently leading the race in the 167 car with 3 laps to go. Logan Gill, 167. Great story today by Logan Gill. Had some really close racing. Split the gap at one time early in the race, managed to find a space between two cars and ran right between them and took over second place. And from that point forward, the number 167, Logan Gill, has not let off the throttle and has turned that car to the left um, just enough to put himself up into the podium position in first place. So if everything goes well for 2 more laps for Logan Gill, he is going to take home the win here at the Bluegrass 150. Race number 10, Thunder Valley Racing League. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button down below. Leave a comment. Let us know here at the TVR Esports channel that you like to watch these races, and we'll keep doing it for our fans. Here comes our leader to cross the start-finish line for the last time at the Bluegrass 150. 150 miles done, 100 laps here at the Bluegrass 150 Kentucky Speedway. Across the finish line he goes for lap number 100. The number 167 car, Logan Gill. Logan Gill crosses the finish line in first place. Here comes John Ditch Digger Doddle, 6 seconds back. Going to cross the finish line in second place. Third place is going to go to Jamison Howell in the number 5 car. Top 5 going to be rounded off by the number 17, Jamie Howell, and the number 15, Brian Smith. But the big winner today is going to be Logan Gill in that number 167 car, representing Target Energizer battery in the Camaro, Chevrolet in the Xfinity Series, Culture Dispensary, race number 10, the Kentucky Bluegrass 150. Logan Gill in the 167. Congratulations, Logan. Big shout out to you there. I'm Grandpa Thompson. This is the Thunder Valley Racing League and TVR Esports. Hey, get you a win in real life, and I will see you at the finish line.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like shit.